All right, let's dive into something that could completely change the way you shop online. We're talking about a new AI assistant that wants to take all the headache out of research and just get you straight to the perfect item. So, how does it actually work? Let's find out.
Does this scene feel a little too real? You're just trying to buy something, maybe a new pair of headphones. And next thing you know, you've got 20 tabs open. You're swimming in reviews, comparing specs. It's exhausting, right? It turns what should be fun into a total chore. Well, what if you could just skip all of that? Imagine trading that chaos for a simple conversation. Instead of digging through websites, you could just talk through what you're looking for. That's the big idea we're digging into today. Yeah, that feeling is what we call online shopping overload. There's just so much information out there that a simple purchase can feel like you're writing a term paper. The real challenge isn't just finding a product, it's getting from that total chaos to feeling confident in your decision. And this is where our new tool enters the picture. It's a feature built right into ChatGPT, and it's called Shopping Research. Think of it as your own personal, super smart shopping assistant. Now, the big difference here is that this is not just another search bar. Not at all. It's a conversational experience. You just explain what you need, in normal everyday language, and it does all the heavy lifting, scouring the web to create a personalized buyer's guide just for you. So, let's look at how this plays out. Instead of a generic search like best fishing rods, you can add some real personality. You can say something like this. You're looking for a gift for your dad who absolutely loves to fish, but maybe isn't the best at it. The context makes all the difference. Or what about this one? This is a classic online shopping problem. You find something you love, but it's not quite right. Here, you can show the AI a picture and say, I want something that looks like this, but I need it to be full length, and it has to be under $250. It's like having a personal stylist who can actually find what you're imagining. It's also amazing for those final agonizing decisions. You've done your research, you've narrowed it down to a few options, but you're stuck. You can literally just ask it to compare 3 specific bikes and break down all the pros and cons for you. And it gets really practical when it comes to your money. It's not just about features. It can actively hunt down deals for you and even check for specific things you might qualify for, like a student discount code. That's a real game changer. Okay, so we've seen some cool examples of what it can do, but how do you actually use it? Well, the whole process is designed to be incredibly straightforward. It really just comes down to 3 simple steps. First, you just describe what you're looking for like you're talking to a helpful person at a store. Then, as it starts looking, you can guide the research, giving it feedback. And finally, you get your customized buyer's guide with everything laid out for you. Kicking things off is super easy. You can either just start by asking a shopping question directly, or you can go into the Tools menu on your phone or computer and select Shopping Research to get started. And this is where the magic really happens. The AI starts asking you smart follow-up questions to really understand what matters to you. It might ask about your budget right away, or about specific features, so it can immediately filter out all the noise and find what you're actually looking for. And then, after just a couple of minutes of this quick back and forth, you get the final result. And this isn't just a boring list of links. It's a genuine summary, a guide that lays out the top products and clearly explains the differences and trade-offs so you don't have to. So what's going on under the hood here? Well, this isn't just your standard general-purpose AI. It's powered by a specialized GPT model that's been fine-tuned specifically on product information and e-commerce websites. It's been trained for this one job, which makes it way more effective. Of course, whenever we talk about AI, the million-dollar question is always, how accurate is it, really? Can you actually trust the details it pulls about prices, colors, and all those important specs? So let's look at the numbers. In an internal test, the specialized shopping research model came out on top. It was more accurate than the more general models. And this really drives home the point that training an AI for a specific task, in this case, shopping, can make a huge difference in how well it performs. Okay, accuracy is one thing, but we also need to talk about trust and transparency. When you're talking about what you want to buy, you're sharing personal stuff, so you need to know how that information is being handled and what the tool's limits are. The approach here is all about being upfront. So on one hand, you're getting organic results, it cites its sources, and this is a big one, your chats are never shared with retailers. But on the other hand, you have to remember that it's not perfect.
Prices in stock can change in a heartbeat, and the AI can make mistakes. So the golden rule is always, always double check on the actual store's website before you click buy.
So, who gets to use this? Well, the great news is it's rolling out right now on both the web and on mobile. And it's available to pretty much all ChatGPT users, whether you're on the free, plus, or pro plans.
So when you boil it all down, this whole thing is about a big shift. It's about moving away from hours of tedious manual research and turning it into a quick, simple conversation. It's all about giving you your time back and helping you feel way more confident in the things you buy.
And that kind of leaves us with one last question to chew on. As these tools get smarter, more personal, and more helpful, could an AI actually become your go-to shopping buddy? It's a pretty interesting future to think about.